Now it should work. If it doesn't, that's an issue. Let's see. It better work now. Better work. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Should be live on YouTube and Kick now. Hopefully. It should work. Yeah. I think the issue was auto start wasn't on. So it's like some sort of YouTube setting where you have to click auto start, and then once I'm in OBS and I click start streaming, it'll automatically start streaming. What's happening? Yo, who you calling Unk? I swear, I asked you guys last time, what's the age rank? Or what's the age limit for an Unk? Say a word, I'm an Unk. No way. No way, Jose Calderon. Gully ASMR is not happening. No way. What's up, Blue? Okay, I'm kind of hungry. I'm not super hungry, but I know I gotta eat. I gotta gain weight. So I also have to change that mindset where it's like, even though I'm not super hungry, I still gotta eat because I need those calories. So, what the Unk range is 30? No way, Unk range is 30. No way. I thought Unk was like 40 at least. Melee says 18 and over. Get out of here. That's not an Unk. You're an Unk as soon as you're 18, eh? That's crazy. Unk at 18. Yo, Gully, do 50 push-ups before you eat. Is that a wise thing to do? 50 push-ups before you eat? I think maybe while we're doing a prep. Okay, hold on. Let's first get something on the stove ASAP. Let's do it. Okay, so, wait, mic's probably not on. I gotta make sure the mic is unmuted. Boom. There we go. Now the mic should be actually on. Let's just make sure we're here. We're here. Just make sure that I'm even on right now. Is the mic on? You guys good? I gotta make sure. Let's see. Okay, what's the plan? What are we eating right now? All right, the mic's on. All right, cool. We got salmon or chicken. What are we doing? Salmon or chicken? What's the plan? Steak. I do have some steak, but I just had beef yesterday, and like even earlier today, I had some leftovers. So I always try to mix it up. Either I'm having beef, chicken, or fish on either day, or meals, but I just don't like them back to back. Salmon. Make chicken tikka masala. That's not bad. I would say fish. Okay, let's do fish. We could do that same recipe that I recently did. I was even thinking about that today. It's that I think it's Vivaldi. I don't like the name Vivaldi. It just sounds very old school, Queen Victorian style name. I don't know. It's a weird name for a dish, but it's called salmon Vivaldi, I think. But it's a one pan dish, super easy. So I think we can get this done ASAP. I'm thinking we can put everything in a pan. We do a quick workout, and then once we're almost done, we can then put it on the stove because it should only take maybe 10 to 15 minutes max. Surf and turf. I think next time we can do that. I think I'll get some lobster next time. I don't have that. I think we can do another grocery list, and I can add lobster on the menu. And then we'll do some steak with lobster. Bro, just eat. That's the plan. We gotta eat. Let's get some ingredients first. Let's see what we got. Let's do it. Where we at? Beef. We got some sardines. We got some of the salmon. And then, and I know with this dish, it doesn't really have a carb, but I just made that Korean party food. So I do have some potatoes left over. So I think I'll have this with the fish once it's almost done. I think I'll just leave this outside for now too. So we got the salmon. What else? We can get some green onions. some spinach. We needed cream, some veggie stock, and I think I'll get some shallots too. And I think that's it. Noise. Boom. Boom. Oh, we need some stock. Not stop. Need some shallots. Just got a few shallots. Maybe I don't need a big one. I'll take a nice small one right there. Do I like chocolate kebab? Yeah, love me some chocolate kebabs. Why do you have guns? Because I like guns. I like shooting. Bro, it's 6:30 in Pakistan. Oh man, 6:30 in Pakistan. What time is Fajr for you? Can you make mac and cheese from Craig of the Creek? Didn't I make that? I swear I made the mac and cheese. No. Let me know if I made that because I do want to try another Craig of the Creek recipe. Hopefully it's good. Okay, this should be a nice and quick recipe. Let's start with the green onions and the shallot. We gotta do a quick little chop first. Craig of the Creek food is a definition of hit or miss. It's mainly a miss. Like I've only thought Dwayne's dish was good and there's another one that was maybe good or decent. But Dwayne's grilled cheese was nice because he had some, I think it was blueberries and something else. It was a good mix. Also, not blueberries, he had blackberries in it. That was a cool mix. Shooting as in like target practice and then maybe some hunting. But that's pretty much all we can do here in Canada anyways. You can't do too much with guns here. Apart from hunting and doing target practice. That's it. Drink olive oil. I think I'll add some olive oil into this dish too, just so I can add a bit more extra calories. Can you show us a tour of your training area after you finish? Yeah, I can do a quick little tour after. Okay. Got the salmon here. I need an extra tray. One sec. Let's get a pan here. Take a shot of vinegar. Take a shot of vinegar? I actually don't think that'll be a bad idea. I think that might be quite refreshing. I don't know. Let's see. Just a bit. Oh! It reminds me of salt and vinegar chips. I actually might add that into it. For weight gain, I don't think vinegar is good for weight gain, but it does open up your taste buds. That's nice. What did I need again? I need a tray. Oh wait, I got that tray over there. Do I need anything else? Got that there. I'll just have another tray. Yeah. Well, I'll just have a plate. Give me a little plate. Alright, let's do it. Use mayo. I'm using heavy cream. I think the cream might be enough. What's your squat PR? I'm not too sure. I remember, I think 2 days ago I did 135 for a few reps. I think I did maybe 4 to 5 reps, 135. So I'm assuming a bit more than that. Okay, there should be easy prep, nothing crazy. I think I'll just start with the shallot. What else we got here? This is from Untouchable Super Chat. What's your favorite Pakistani boxer? Hamza Shiraz. or Amir Khan. I grew up watching Amir Khan, so I know more about him than Hamza Shiraz, but I've seen some of Hamza Shiraz's fights. He seems nice too. Honestly, I don't know who else is there from Pakistan that's actually boxing and stuff like that. I don't know. Not too sure who else there is. Do more protein water? What? Drink more protein water? That was weird. That was just juice. It wasn't even water. It's just protein juice. Making chicken biryani with a Canadian twist. / poutine and gravy. That's from Free Palestine on Kick. With a Pakistani twist. I don't know about that. Oh wait, I did make a Nihari poutine. That was cool. I think even on CP24 they had me on the show and I made that. That was maybe 3 years ago. That was cool. Please make mozzarella sticks. I don't know about mozzarella sticks. Maybe, maybe not. I think I recently did the jalapeno stuffed mozzarella. Fried bits, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't too bad. That was nice. What's good, Ultra Nerd? Speak Urdu with your mom for 24 hours. I wish I can do that for 24 hours. If you guys know how to speak Urdu, let me know, and then we can do some classes. Nice knife. Yeah, I love this one. This is my first Japanese knife. Love it. Fry the salmon. Nah, we're doing salmon Vivaldi. So it's just like a one-pot poached salmon. It's actually quite decent. Like, you don't have to do any prep work apart from this. And this is honestly nothing. So, really easy. So all this can actually just go in the pan too. So, like, I don't even need another plate or anything. So get this in the pan. I think he also adds leeks, like the chef that made this. I forgot what his name is. I think his last name is Vivaldi. He's on Instagram, TikTok, and whatnot. I tagged him when I did the chef recipe reaction, and he used leeks as well. I don't have any more leeks, but I'm just gonna go with my green onions. You should make fried rice with a Pakistani twist. I did. If you check my YouTube, you should see that recipe there. So add a bit of green onions in here too. Depending on how much salmon I have. I got about 2 pieces here. I think maybe a bit more. That should be good. Gully, 100,000 likes, go train in Dagestan. That'll be cool. But I would die. Like, their wrestling program looks insane. What is the most tool in the kitchen? I think you mean the most used tool in the kitchen. The most used tool. Assuming a knife. Other than a knife, maybe a pan. Other than a pan, I'm not sure what you mean by tool. Do you mean like appliance, or just anything in the kitchen that you always use? Okay, so we're good here. That's good. That's good. Let's get the salmon in here too now. So one piece right there. Go straight in there. Where's the other one? Spend some more time with Chef Rush, more protein. I actually texted him, I think it was yesterday. I'm like, yo, I need you to train in here ASAP. He's like, I'm coming. So I don't know when he's going to be in Canada, but hopefully he has time to come down here and that'll be fun. There we go. Let me quickly wash my hands. Add some ghee? That's not a bad idea. Okay, let me add some ghee. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. See, like I need to gain some weight. I gotta add more extra calories. Now we're talking. You're gonna make a video with Chef Rush? Yeah, if he comes down, that'll be cool. We'll do some more collabs. Coincidentally, I think I'm wearing the same shirt that I did my collab with him, which was last year, I think. This is from Tanner, Gully One Fishing video. I haven't gone fishing ever in my life. I do want to go. Hopefully I can go before the season gets cold. This is from Naki Raza Super Chat. Do you think you have a bias for Pakistani mangoes? No bias. They're just sweetest. The closest thing that came after that might be the Japanese Miyazaki one, but that's a different type of sweetness. Pakistani mangoes are on point. You can't beat them. On point. I have some ghee here somewhere. Where the ghee at? There we go. There we go. Okay, and I think we gotta season this a bit. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. So we got some salt. Yo, Gully, where in the USA did you go recently? That was in New York. The tin foil on Kick, what are you making tonight? I'm making a salmon Vivaldi for those of you who are just tuning in. It's like a super easy one-pan dish that I learned from the chef that posted online. So it should only really take 15 minutes. Add a bit of chili powder. Add some black pepper, some salt. Bands games. Do you play games, and if so, what games are you currently playing? I do play games. I haven't played a lot recently. I do want to get back on Halo. They have a campaign, so I do want to get some of that in. So I want to gain a bit more weight, so I got ghee and olive oil. I think I'm going to add both of this in here just so I can get some extra calories. I'm assuming that was 120 calories because I think like a tablespoon is around 90 calories, I think. And the ghee, how much is the ghee? Well, 1 teaspoon is 90 calories. That's wild. That's 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna add way more than that. For those who don't know what ghee is, it's just basically clarified butter. So you cook down the butter, you remove all the milk solids, and then you get this. This is way better than popcorn butter. What's my current and dream weight? So again, I'm currently around 145. Dream, I don't know about dream, but I want to get up to minimum 160. Then I'll see how I feel, and then I might move up from there. But this is 90 calories per teaspoon. I'm gonna get a lot more than that. I need a spoon, 1 sec. So just for reference, I'm assuming a teaspoon is roughly, I don't know, I'll see maybe like a quarter of this spoon. Like that's probably a teaspoon. I might just do like 3/4 of this. I don't know, let's see. I'll get like a good amount. It's a hefty amount. That's 9, 18, 27. That's probably 250 calories right there. Get that in there. Ooh. No waste, get that all in there. Add a pound of ghee and see what happens. A pound, how many? This is 800 grams. A pound is what, like 450? That'll be half of this bad boy. A bit more than half. Okay, we got that. We'll add a bit of vinegar just because you guys said vinegar, and I think that'll be good with fish too. So add a bit of vinegar. If I have some lemon, I might squeeze some lemon on top after, just for some more flavor. Get some heavy cream, because this is gonna be a good chunk of what the sauce is. So get a nice pouring of heavy cream in there. Can I make more Mexican recipes? I made some elotes. What else I do for Mexico? Hold on, let me know in the comments of my last Mexican video, because I usually go through some related videos for comments and see if I can find out some more recipes from that country. So I did a few Mexican recipes. I don't know what else there are. I did mole. Not too sure. We got some veggie stock here. This is also going to help out with the sauce. And that's it. Maybe a bit more. That's it. Okay, so now what's the plan? Do we leave this in the fridge and we go work out? Or do we leave this on the stove right now and then we work out? Technically, I could put this super low on the stove and then just let it reduce. Or I can just leave it in the fridge until I'm ready. What do we do? Garlic, I could add some garlic. I do have garlic, I would have to break it up right now. Do I want to add more? I think let's skip the garlic for now. On the stove and go work out. Leave in the fridge to work out longer. Work out in stove, low and slow. Yeah, low and slow. Are we doing it max and meat style? Max and meat guy style? Let's do it low and slow. Okay, let's do it. I need a cover for this bad boy. Let's get a cover. It's my little trusty portable exhaust. I don't think I need it right now. If you want to build muscle, you should be doing rep range higher than 5 reps. Otherwise, it's mostly strength. I thought you're not supposed to do too much high reps. Like I thought maybe 3 to 5, 3 to 8 max. I could be wrong, but that's what I heard. So we'll put this on the stove, and like that's it, we're done. Just gonna plug this in. This is super easy to make. It should only really take 15 minutes, but I think we'll go low and slow. Usually what you would do is you would put this on a boil and then just let it simmer until it's cooked. But now before I do that, what are we doing for a workout? I did some shoulders yesterday. Oh, some lemon zest. I do have some lemons. I'm gonna do a nice squeeze of lemon juice and maybe a bit of zest at the end. Do we want to hit the bag or do we want to do maybe back? I do want to work on my back a bit. Back and chest? Yeah, we could do back and chest. Cool. Let's get this on a boil. And actually, let's just go low and slow, yeah? And then we'll go on a boil after. Let's do it. So let's do a light simmer. Simmer. There we go. That's it. Super easy. I'm gonna do a bit of cleanup too right now. Let's do that. Let's do a bit of cleanup. Just a wee bit of cleanup. Can you do back and chest at the same time? On the same day, like the same workout? Yeah. There. Oh, greetings from Somalia. What's up, Dr. Burger Bottom? What kind of name is Burger Bottom? Make a recipe from Albake. I did try that. I did that for a video. I just injected the chicken with like some hot sauce. It was okay. Bro, try to speak some Urdu. Just want to hear from your mouth. Kya? Kya means what? What else we got? What workout are we going to do? I think chest and back, just a bit. I think that should be good for today. This in the fridge. Let's have some more heavy cream. We do have some watermelon. I hope the watermelon is not bad. My father gave me that like maybe last week, so I gotta cut up that watermelon. I hope it's not done. This here. Vinegar, olive oil. Okay, so like this is already boiling, I guess. Like this is quick. So I think I'll put this. Actually, I'll wait until it gets to 220, and then I'll lower it. But you can see it's already boiling, which is nice. This is quick. Induction is fast. I just don't know if I have as much control compared to gas, but it's quick. Did you watch Spider-Man Brand New Day? No, I stopped watching after they kicked off Tobey Maguire. He's the only true Spider-Man. Everyone else after that are just fakes. They're all fake. Greetings from Bangladesh. What's up, man? What's up? Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's get this knife. Okay. Yeah, this is boiling. So it's already kind of boiling. So I think right now we'll just go ahead and put this on a low simmer. Some low. There we go. So we'll put that super low, and then I think once we're ready, if the sauce isn't thick enough, I'll just boil it again, so it's not super light, and we want it a bit thick. Liban, when's my bulking phase over? I don't know, but I want to get to minimum 160. That's the game plan. Minimum 160. And then I think we'll have the salmon with some of this leftover fried potato, because again, I don't have any carbs right now. I don't want to make some rice, but I do have some potato that I want to finish off. So we'll have this with the salmon. You need to make mutton kadai? I love mutton. That's good. I've actually never seen someone try to bulk before. I've seen a lot of people try. I think more people try to lose weight, and you usually hear that. But there are some people online that are skinny, trying to bulk and gain weight. So we're out here, but like we're just not as loud. Conveer, do I play Fortnite? I do, but with no build. I can't build. Like that's way too hectic for me. Give this a quick dry. Yeah, the thing about these knives, especially the Japanese ones, is that if you don't hand dry them immediately, and if you let them sit in water, they almost rust. So I just gotta make sure that these knives are super dry. This up here. All right, let's do it. So that's sitting there. right, what's the plan now? We got that on the stove, so we got some time. What do we do? Are we doing chest and back? I think so. Let me just see if there's any super chats right now. One sec. Super chats. This is from Naki Raza. I'm from Lahore. Sweet is different from flavor. Oh, about the mangoes. Sweet is different from flavor. Sweetness of a mango is different from its flavor. Yeah. Like the Japanese sweetness is not as good as the Pakistani sweetness, but the flavor is different. Like the Japanese mangoes are almost like a jelly cup. So they are different. That's Noah. Hi, Gully. What's up, Noah? What's happening? Pumpkin says, eat straight butter for gains. Straight butter is wild. We just added some ghee, like a good amount of ghee into the salmon. So let's see. Is that chair from Staples? No, this is the, I forgot what it's called. I think Ibata X7, something like that. It has like massager, heated, ventilated seats. It's quite comfy. I used to have the autonomous for like maybe 7-8 years. That was a good chair, but it just worn out on me. Can I make Japanese masaki mango? What? I don't know what a masaki mango is. Have I tried cow feet? Yeah. That's called paya. When I went to Lahore in Pakistan, they had like one that almost melted in your mouth. That was really good. Gully one workout. Okay, let's do a quick workout right now. We got the salmon here on the stove. It's on low. So I think after the workout, we'll see how the sauce is. If it's a bit too thin, we'll boil it so it gets reduced, and then we'll add a bit of lemon, and then we're done. So let's do a quick back and chest and back. Yeah, let's do that. Question for you guys. What's the most amount of push-ups you can do? Because I want to start with some push-ups. Let me know in the chat right now. How many push-ups can you guys do? $15, $40 in a minute. In a minute is wild. 25, 250, that's wild. 524 hours. I've never done something like that where I'm trying to see how much I can do in 24 hours, but I would like to see what I get. 20, 15, 5, 75. Nice. You guys are beasts. Let's go. Cool. Okay, let's do a bit of chest and back. Got to mute, unmute. Where are we at? Where's the mute? Road. Sure. There we go. Cool. Let's do a bit of push-ups right now. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Okay, so we'll do chest, back, and then we'll eat. I think that's the plan. Get everything nice and loose. Is a hot dog considered a sandwich? No, it's a hot dog. A sandwich requires flat pieces of bread on each side. A hot dog, would that be considered a sub? Now that's a good question. Is a hot dog a sub? I don't know. How big is my house? This is not my house. This is my studio. So it's basically inside of my horse arena. So if we go outside, we can even see it. Oy. Where is it? That's basically an arena right over there. It's a bit hard to see because it's because of the reflection. But yeah, I can take you outside later. We can see it. I think I'll do a dead hang right now too. I love dead hangs. That feels so good on your back, like you just hang. Let's see if we can get it from here. I think I hang for maybe 30 seconds. And then you can even do some of these scapula pull-ups. So you're really just using your scapula and your back to go up and down. Ooh, that feels good. Bro, if you die from doing push-ups, can we call 911? Yeah, if you guys see me just knocked out, please call 911. He's just standing there. No, I'm just hanging there. I'm just hanging. Okay, let's do, I forgot what you call them, but they're with kettlebells. Here, watch, let me show you. Here. Do I train until failure? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but like this is, I'll say just a nice little warm-up. And then we'll start adding some weight. Where's Emily and Zatra? They're outside right now. If you guys want, I can bring them after we eat, so they can run around the arena. I can show you guys what they're like at night. They're funny. It's like they always play with each other. They always butt each other. It's funny. Have I ever heard of Hollow Knight? I don't know what that is. No. That's 20 kg versus 60. Here. Let's do burpees. Yo man, this ain't Diamond Gym. But burpees, I used to do burpees a lot during training. Like we usually do that if you want to do a warm up or like after we do a nice little cardio session with burpees. But yeah, not doing any cardio right now. That's nice gumballs. They do look like gumballs. Can you do boxing? We can do a bit of bag work after. I think we can do that as a cool down. We might do a bit of bag work. Will I ever go to Diamond Gym? If I go to Diamond Gym, you guys won't see me anymore because I'll likely end up in a hospital. You know, those guys they go insane. Oh. They're too hectic. If I do go to something like that, I would have to completely control myself and not get my ego in the way, because if they try to hype you up or if they say push it and like add more weight, if you have everyone looking at you, you might get your ego messed up, so then you might actually try, and then that's when you get injured. Your form goes off, the weight's way too heavy, you try to do it for the cameras, and it's a bad day. So probably not going to do it. If I do, then I'm going to be in charge of what I do. Nihari or paya, has to be nihari. Nihari just slow cooked beef. It's too good. And like you can do so much more with that too. It's almost like the Mexican birria. So you can add them into a taco, you can put them on fries. You can do so much stuff with nihari. Okay, let's do a bit more push-ups. Or actually, we can do a bit of dumbbell press. Let's do that right now. Let's do a bit of dumbbell press. So I think we'll do these two workouts right now. We got the kettlebell rows, and then we'll do some dumbbell presses. So I think I'll start with 25s, and then I'll move up from there. What food looks ugly, but what? Oh, but tastes good. What food? I wouldn't say ugly, but it just looks like sludge, and it's probably my favorite dish. Halim. If you guys haven't searched, or sorry, if you haven't heard of Halim, please search it. It's probably my top 3 favorite foods. It's just slow cooked lentils with either beef or lamb, and it's almost minced together with a blender, so it's almost like brown sludge, but it's so good. You eat that with toppings like crispy onions, lemon, some cilantro, and you eat it with naan. Oof. Probably my top 3 favorite dishes right there. Ark, wa alaikum assalam. What's happening? Can you please say Chubba Boba? What on earth is that? What's going on here? Clear your elbows out a bit more for emphasis on chest. Elbows tucked in, it's more triceps. Got it. Let's see if I can clear them out. Swap these ones out. You should get adjustable dumbbell and kettlebells. I do have one adjustable kettlebell, but I'm not a huge fan of those, honestly. I just like quickly grabbing the one that I need. So, I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of that. Try the Dunkin' Mango Pineapple Refresher. We don't have Dunkin' in Canada. Actually, I heard it's coming to Canada, but I don't know if it's here yet. I highly doubt it's here. I don't think it is. Try kefir. I did try kefir. It's okay, it's nice. It's almost like a yogurt drink. Oof. You should try Sri Lankan sweet called muscat. What's in it? Try a tomahawk every second day. They'll be quite intense and expensive. I think a tomahawk steak might be like $50. I don't know, but that's insane. Did Bells of Steel sponsor your gym studio build? They gave me a good discount. They didn't sponsor it completely, but they did hook me up with a nice gym rack so I can get all my weights there. So that was cool. But yeah, they've been good. I think everything so far, top notch, no issues so far. It's nice. You should try lamb biryani. I like lamb pulao. It's way better than biryani. Try to make rendang. Indonesian dry beef curry. I've tried it when I was in Indonesia. I tried that when I was in Jakarta, maybe 2018, and then recently too. I went to Lombok, I think last year. That was good. It was nice. Let me get another weight for the dumbbell press. Wait a minute. 35s. All right, we'll do one more set, and then we'll see how the salmon's looking. Have I tried dosa before? Yeah, not a huge fan, honestly. It's like a large, really thin piece of roti or pancake. It's a bit too crispy. Not a huge fan. Like, I like my naan, I like my paratha. Not a fan of dosa. You can do 50s for 6 to 8 easily. I think so. I don't know about 8, but I think I can do 50 pounds for at least a few reps. So I'll do one more set. I just did 35. I might do 45. Yeah, I think I'll do 45 pounds and then we'll see. Ranch tour. I can do a full tour right now. I think I'll do it during the day just so we can see better because it's nighttime right now. So I think definitely during the day we'll do something like that. But I might just bring the horses inside and then you guys can see them there. What's your opinion on Hyderabadi food? I've only really tried Hyderabadi biryani. I was there for a few days. I think it was a beef biryani. It was nice. I liked it. All right, let's do one more set. Oy. right, one more set of bench. We're good to go. What's my max bench? I haven't tested it out yet. I'm assuming a bit over 135. Maybe 140. Like if you're talking about one rep, maybe 140, maybe 150. I don't know. Because I can do 135 for a few reps. Have I ever tried hummus? Yeah, it's good. I like hummus. I haven't tried it yet, but I've seen Golden Balances. I think it's a beef hummus recipe. I think I remember him saying it's his mom's recipe. So it's basically hummus with like this nice cubed up pieces of beef in the center. It looks so good. Thoughts on halib and badis, Somali food with banana. I don't know what the halib and badis is, but I do know Somalis love their bananas. And who's going to be the first collab in the studio or gym? First collab in the gym? I'm not too sure. Let's see. Let's see who comes by. Okay, let's grab, I think 45 pounds. Let's see how we do. Oi, be. Oi, plus be. Have I slept? I have slept. Surprisingly a bit better than before. Assuming I got minimum 6 hours, maybe 7. Okay. We'll aim for 5 reps. Let's see. Minimum 3, and we're aiming for 5. Let's see. Bismillah. Oh yeah, I could do 50s for sure then. Because I wasn't really going too hard on that. And I could get to 5 without struggling quite hard. So I think maybe we'll try 1-4-50. Let's see. Oh yeah. Are you going to sleep after? No, we gotta eat after, man. I gotta gain some weight. So I think we'll eat a bit, and then we might do just a little bit of bag work, nothing crazy. And then we might see the horses depending on the time, and then I'll call it a night. Let's see. Who knows? Who knows? You should do a collab with Libyano again. I'm down. I'm not too familiar with any more Libyan dishes, but if we can find something good, that'll be fun. What's my favorite ramen flavor? Indomie. I don't know if that's considered ramen, technically, but Indomie mee goreng is my favorite. Instant noodle, you could say. That's top tier. Okay, let's aim for 50. Let's do 3 reps of 50. I think we can do that. Did Hexclad send you the pan set? Yeah, they sent me that one pan, and I don't think I'll get any more, honestly, because like it's not really that non-stick. It's okay. Like it's okay for stuff like this where you don't really need it to be non-stick. But I think I'll just stick to either stainless steel or Maiden has really good non-stick. I just watched your TV show. Can you make more? If you guys have any more TV show or movie recipes, let me know, because I'm always down to make them. Okay, let's try 50, one more set, and then we'll go eat. Let's see how the salmon is after this. This is actually the most weight I have here. So if I can do this, then I should get some more weights after this. I'll get maybe 55s and then 60s. But this is my max weight in dumbbells right now. I don't have anything heavier than a 50. Okay, let's aim for 3. Bismillah. Oof. Cool. Let's do a bit of a stretch out, cool down. Did I feed Malai Bacha? I tried feeding him before because I wanted to see if I can get him to eat before I started stream. So I fed him his chicken. He didn't even touch it. He just looked at it for 20 minutes. I came back and it was still in his bowl, so I'm like, all right, I guess maybe he's not used to eating at this time. Usually I feed him around midnight. But this time I tried feeding him around, I think it was 8 o'clock, 8:30, before I started stream. He didn't touch it. So I put the food back in the fridge and I let him outside. So I'll feed him after the stream. But I do want to slowly get him a bit earlier. So his dinner should be around 8 o'clock. How much weight do you think Chef Rush can lift? Enough. It depends on the exercise, but has to be up there. What time do I sleep? Usually around Fajr. Honestly, it's not good. Like I usually stay up until 4 or 5 a.m. I'm trying to sleep maybe between 10 p.m. and midnight, but it's hard. Try Japanese Miyazaki mango kulfi for weight gain. If I only have mango kulfi, I'm definitely gaining weight. Let's see how the salmon's going. Let's see. Let's check out the salmon. So this has been on low for what? How long was that workout? Like that was quite quick too. It was not long at all, so let's see how the consistency is. Shouldn't be too much. Let's see. Do the horses sleep? Yeah, they sleep all the time. They sleep standing up, they sleep laying down, they sleep throughout the day. I would say they're mainly eating, like they graze all day, but they sleep too. Let's see how this is. Yeah, so like definitely watery, but I'm 99% sure that the salmon is already cooked. So let's raise the heat so we can get the consistency a bit thicker. So we'll put this on a boil. And I'm going to put the exhaust on. I think it was okay last night in the stream, but if it's too loud, let me know. That should be good. I hope that's fine. So we'll let this boil for a bit. Have I ever tried dodo wat? What's dodo wat? I'm not sure what that is. That sounds familiar. Is that an African dish? Not too sure. I want to join the Discord server. If you check my links on YouTube or TikTok, any social media, I should have the Discord link there. Noise. Maybe a bit less than that. Let's cook down for a bit. What is your problem for gaining weight? I just need to eat more. I'm not used to eating a lot in one meal. And if I skip a meal, like maybe because I'm busy or I'm just doing stuff throughout the day, then it's hard for me to catch up on those calories. So if you don't meet your calories, you're not going to gain weight. You just stay at the same weight. So that's been my issue. I just need to make sure that I eat more. That's why hopefully with these streams, I'm at least eating one proper meal with high calories, high protein. So at least, hopefully, I can keep up throughout the rest of the day. Dodo Wat is Ethiopian food. I've tried some Ethiopian food. I don't know if I've tried Dodo Wat though. Say something in Urdu. Tell me what to say in Urdu. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. What do I say in Urdu? If you're fluent, I can get your help. You can teach me. Gully, you need to eat more. What do you think I'm doing? I'm trying to eat more. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Hard to say. Hard to say. But you gotta love Golden Balance's recipes. He's top tier. What about Algerian food? I don't know if I've tried Algerian food. Not too sure about that. Where do I get tomahawk from? This is from Free Palestine on Kick. Where do I get tomahawks from? I guess it'll depend on what type. Usually I would get it from a private farm. That's where I get my steak from. Other than that, you would have to find like I'm assuming a halal butcher shop and ask them specifically for a tomahawk, because they don't usually have it laying around. You might have to ask for it specifically. I just realized on Kick it still says day one. Let me see if I can edit that 1 sec. Should be good now. Okay. So that's on a simmer. I think my mic is on, right? My mic should be good. Oh. React to Extreme Deluxers playlist. I don't even know what that is. Not too sure what that is. What breed is Malay Bacha? He is a Great Pyrenees. Do I play any video games? Not right now, but I do want to get on Halo, the campaign, so hopefully I can do the campaign. Do another collab with Muslim Orthodox. I'm down. We gotta think of some more Libyan dishes, and then we can do it. Let's see how that salmon's going. Salmon's looking good. Oh crap, I forgot one ingredient, the spinach. Let's add the spinach. I was just thinking, like, why does this look a bit empty? And it's a good thing spinach doesn't really take a long time to cook, so I'll just add a whole bunch and I'll cover it. A bit more. Nice and steamy. Do I have a wudu area? Yeah, I got a wudu area in the washroom, and the prayer area is just the mats. That's all we pray on, just the mats. So go here. I even showed this in a video if you guys haven't seen the video, but that's basically it. How do I go down? There we go, that's it. So it's like basically any other shower, but you just remove the shower and you have a sink and like a nice little bench that you can sit on. That's it. And then we basically pray on the mats because we got so much space on the mats. You might as well use it, right? With all this mat space. So this is where we would pray. Let's get that spinach all up in there. Oy vey. I have a habit of saying oy vey. That's just like my go-to line. Drink the oil, the extra calories. It's QTP does it. Oh yeah, that's what he does. I put a lot of olive oil in here. We put some good ghee in here, so I think this has enough oil. Yo, could you bake God Logic? I've asked, what's his name? I forgot who that guy does. What's the guy that does he's one that hosts the debates. I don't know what his name is. He DM'd me on Twitter the other day. What's his name? I think Sam something. He has black curly hair. He hosts those like 1v10 debates. He asked me if I wanted to go on a debate. And I'm like, not really. I'm not much of a debater. But if you want to start hosting boxing matches, I'll box God Logic. What's my favorite cuisine? You already know the drill. You already know. And I'm not being biased, but Pakistani cuisine. After that, I like Malaysian. It's good. Malaysian cuisine is good too. Sean Kelly, that's his name. Yeah. He's the one that hosted the debate. So he's the one that DM'd me on Twitter. You mean Dog Logic, yeah. Where to get the chopping board from? This one's actually custom made, super thick. I find that the smaller ones, I've always replaced cutting boards, so I wanted something really thick that's going to last me my whole life. What was that? Can we legally sue you if the eyeball method ruins our dinner? I don't think I have a disclaimer in the cookbook, but you can try. People can sue for whatever reason. So if you want to sue, bring it on. Let's see. Wait, you put like too much chili powder? Have I ever tried Greek food? I think gyro or gyro, I don't know if that's actually Greek, but I've tried that. Other than that, maybe souvlaki. Not too familiar with Greek food, honestly. Faizan, walaikum salam from Kashmir. What's happening? I always wanted to visit Kashmir. Like I was close last time, but the trip never happened. So inshallah, I can go to Kashmir. That'd be really nice. I was supposed to do a beehive video there because there's supposed to be like this one beekeeper that does like programs, and he teaches the locals in Kashmir on how to basically be a beekeeper. So I wanted to do a video there, but fortunately I wasn't able to do it. But inshallah, I would love to visit. How do you clean my chopping board? I made a video on how to clean your chopping board, but you basically give it a good wipe down with soapy water, and then give it a light coating of a mineral oil, so like any neutral oil, and just let it soak, and then wipe off any excess, and then use any sort of wax. I use beeswax, give that a good brush down, and then you also wipe off any excesses. That's it. That's a good way to clean all your cutting boards. Let's see how the salmon's looking. Does Ninja sponsor you? No. I don't think I even have anything Ninja in here. Do I have anything Ninja? No, I got a Ninja blender at home, but over here I just have a Vitamix. Breville sponsored me with a lot of good stuff, so far they've been good. I use their espresso machine. I'm using this. This is sick. This is like my own little stove here. It's super precise, which is nice, but no, I haven't really gotten anything from Ninja. If Gully touches Quebec, we're baking him. What's good in Quebec? Except your poutine. I don't even know what's good there. Oh, the grill. No, I don't have the grill. I got the grill from... What's my smoker? I got the smoker from Blackstone. It's actually really good. I like how it has the stone and the grill at the same time. It's a smoker basically, but it's good. Okay, I think we're good with the salmon. We might be good. Let's see how it is. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna let this reduce just a bit and then we're done. So I think I'll plate it with the fried potato from my last video at the bottom. So like that'll be the carbs, and then I'll put this on top. That's the plan. Have I tried injera? I think so. That's the Ethiopian flatbread, right? I did a video of that. I believe that's what you're talking about. My Discord link doesn't work. Remind me when I get to the computer. I'll see why it doesn't work. But it should work. But I'm not sure why it doesn't work. Do I still like THG? You mean the Holy Grail? You mean that chicken spot in Scarborough that's top tier? If you're talking about the chicken spot, hell yeah, that's probably the best fried chicken. Make poutine. I did a, what did I do? I did a Nihari poutine. That was cool. How are your horses? They're doing well. I'm hoping I can get them trained for riding before the season. So that's the plan. They might be away from me for about a month, which sucks, but it's worth it. If they can come back knowing how to be a good riding horse, that's the goal. So let's see. Let's see. What do I think of injera? It was nice. I don't think I remember it being bad or anything. I think it was quite light. Like it was a bit airy because of all the holes. It was almost a bit spongy too, I think. But injera, Ethiopian food, I'm not too familiar with Ethiopian food, honestly. Like I've tried some dishes, but it's not bad. When is the next collab with Nick? I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen Nick. That was maybe 3 years ago. We did a few videos in Boston at his place. Do you speak French Canadian? No, no French. Unfortunately, the French classes here in school are horrible. We also didn't really pay attention in class, so that's our fault too. But I don't think the curriculum is any good. Horseback riding, horses or sunnah, right? Yes, I believe horseback riding, archery, and swimming. Those 3 activities. And I think some people may say wrestling. I think there's a different opinion on that, but I'm pretty sure horseback riding, archery, and swimming are things that we should teach our children. Let's see. How's it looking? How's it looking? That's good. That's good. I don't know if I want it a bit saucier. Maybe I'll have it a bit thicker. So I'm going to raise the heat just a bit more. And then I'm going to get ready with the plating. Let's plate this. We can get the spinach back outside, back inside. Get this in the sink. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Let's get a plate going. Oh wait, I need a spatula. Actually, some tongs. Gully, do you watch Muslim debates like Libyano versus Logic? Yeah, I'm usually watching or like listening to any sort of debates or dawah. Like especially when I'm doing any sort of tasks around the farm, I usually listen to something like that. Either Muslim Lantern, or Hamza Sources, or Libyano, or even some of the Dawah girls, Itachi, Korra, or who else is there? Subur, Smell to Jannah, all those guys, they're nice. Is the eyeball method valid evidence in court? It is valid evidence in court. Top tier evidence. How do you get into MMA? Is it popular in Pakistan? I got into MMA initially because of self-defense. Like I wanted to do something for self-defense, and then I just got into a class and I just fell in love with it. I was back in high school. Is it popular in Pakistan? I think it's growing. I know there's one brother, his name is Omar, I believe. He runs Brave Gym in Lahore. And I'm sure there's some other gyms, but he's doing some good stuff in Lahore. And then there's also Bashir Ahmad, I believe that's his last name. He's like one of the pioneers in MMA in Pakistan. He's doing some good stuff with the kids there too. There's a good documentary. I think it's like a 3 or 4 part documentary about MMA in Pakistan. I think you should check it out on YouTube. I forgot what it's called. But if you search because they were helping out street kids, like those kids that are addicted to some sort of substance, and they get them in the gym and they take them off the streets. There's a documentary about that. If you search something like that on YouTube, you'll see it. It's nice. Is MSG legally considered a cheat code? A cheat code for what? I don't know. Like we can sprinkle some on this. I don't know if that's going to actually do anything, but I think we're good, yeah? Unless you want it thicker. I don't know, let me know in the chat. You guys want this thicker, or is this a good consistency? I don't know. You guys tell me. Let me know what you guys want. Let's see. Do I live on the ranch or just content creating? No, I live here. So we have a house on the same property, and then we also have the arena and the horse stables as a separate building property. So I'm in the arena right now. Where's the naan? I wish I had some naan. You want it thicker? Thicker? Okay, we'll let it sit for another, I would say minute. I'll just blast the heat, like super high. And we'll let this go a bit more. Mihal, yo, Gully, I went to SATEC in Scarborough. Oh my God, SATEC. Which high school did you go to? Did you try Jamaican carrot juice? And if you did, how is it? I did try Jamaican carrot juice. I have a brother that's a good friend of mine. He's in Scarborough. He runs patty cakes and ice cream. And his mother taught me the carrot juice recipe. It's really good. This is way too much right now. Okay, I think we're good. Let's plate. So we got this little potato crisp thing I did for a video like 20 minutes ago. I think that's the only carbs I'm getting out of this right now. So we'll add that here. And then we got the fish. Beautiful fish, 1, 2, and we'll get the sauce all over. There we go. That's it. I need a fork, 1 sec. And of course we need some coconut water. Of course. But that's basically it. So this is the Salmon Vivaldi by, I don't know what his name is. I think his name is Chef Vivaldi, I'm assuming. But it's super easy. We just have some salmon, cream, spinach, veggie stock, green onions, shallots, and then we added a whole bunch of olive oil and ghee just so I can get a bit more calories in. And then I seasoned it with a bit of salt, black pepper, chili powder. We add a bit of MSG. I don't know if that's going to do anything, but a tiny bit of MSG. That's it. That's all we got. See this. That's basically it. Super easy, all one pan. And honestly, the cook time was what, maybe 20 minutes? Because we spent a lot of time working out too, so it was on a low simmer, but it shouldn't take that long, honestly. It was hot. Is MSG bad for you? I don't think so. I think that was just some sort of propaganda. I don't think there's anything bad. Do I stream every day? That's the plan. The plan is to stream every night around 9:30. Hopefully I can get some good calories in and do a good workout. And then hopefully within a few months, I should be more than 145. Bro, don't stream at 3 a.m. I don't think I'll stream at 3 a.m. unless that's the time for you right now. What time zone are you guys in? Because right now I'm Eastern. Let me know in the chat what country you're in. It's a bit spicy. I got some chili powder in here. You can taste it. It's nice. $8 p.m. for you, 11 CST Canada, 4 a.m. the UK. Holy, 4 a.m. Go to sleep, man. Or actually wake up. I don't know. 6:30 in Iran in the morning. Wow, New Zealand. I always wanted to visit New Zealand. I gotta go there, but the flight is just insane. I don't know how long it's going to take me. 8:30 in India. 8:30 p.m. or a.m.? I'm assuming a.m. I don't know. Go to sleep? No way. I gotta eat. So I think I'll eat, and then we'll hit the, actually not hit the bag. I think we'll eat, we'll go on the computer for a bit, and then we'll hit the bag for a bit. And then I still gotta feed Malay. And then if we have time, maybe we can see the horses. What did I do after high school? Like degree culinary school? No, I didn't do any culinary school. I went straight into legal work. So I did my paralegal and immigration studies, and then I just focused on immigration law. Rate the food out of 10. That's good. I forgot what I rated on the stream. Oh, sorry, on the video that I did for it. But this is like my version with the potatoes and like with the chili powder and whatnot. So this version with the ghee too, it's a bit more fatty, which is nice. I'd give this an 8.4 out of 10. When I'm going to Dagestan, who knows, man? Who knows? I was actually trying to go maybe 2 years ago. I had this one guy that I reached out to. He does like these programs and like these little retreats where you can go and you can actually train in one of the wrestling gyms. But I just didn't go. I think he's called Rise and Glide. If you search him on Instagram, you'll see him. Rise and Glide. He does like these retreats to Dagestan. It's cool. How many calories is this? So we just had 2 pieces of salmon. I just finished one. I added maybe a bit more than half a cup of cream, plus all the ghee, plus the olive oil. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys can give me a rough estimate on this dish. Super chat, what's good? This is from Techers. Hey Gully, I don't know if you remember me, but I'm Minty Techers. I was one of your first 250 subs on YouTube. No way. I used to come to your stream every day in 2020. No way, when you were doing gaming content. Insane. On Twitch, I guess, yeah? Because I used to be on Twitch, but they banned me for some reason. Appreciate that, Techers. I was supposed to stream on Twitch too, but now I'm on Kick and YouTube. Twitch, I got an email from them maybe 6 months ago, I think less than 6 months ago, and they said that they banned me for view botting. And for those of you who know me on Twitch, I haven't streamed in years. so that made no sense. And I replied to that email and I'm like, this has to be a mistake. I haven't streamed in years. There's no way I'm view botting and I didn't get any response. So I have no other contact at Twitch, which is why I'm on Kick. I don't know. Yeah, it makes no sense. But alhamdulillah, I found a good contact at Kick. His name is Nabil. He's a good Muslim brother from Australia. So he's the one that's got me set up on Kick and he helped me out. So I've had no issues so far with Kick, which is nice. Because I know a lot of you guys were saying on YouTube about how, oh, it's going to be crazy on Kick, this and that. But luckily the chat isn't insane. It's like there's no, I would say there's no degeneracy yet, which is good, alhamdulillah. So it's like there's always going to be bad in people, or like I would say there's always going to be good and bad people on any sort of social media platform. So alhamdulillah, it's been good so far. No issues. This is from Muhammad Gully. When is the next Golden Balance collab? I gotta do it before the end of the season. Like before it gets cold. We plan to meet up with Shelby. So inshallah, hopefully by September or October before it gets cold. Can I make more vids about coconut water? If we have coconut trees here, that'll be nice. It sucks that we don't have coconut trees in Canada. I think the last one I did was in Indonesia, maybe. No, sorry, not Indonesia. It was in Zanzibar. I was in Zanzibar and I've had my tour guide help me find some nice coconut trees. Oh, it's so good. So good fresh. I'd say your meal, if you finish it, is roughly 1,200 calories and 70 grams of protein. No way. That's not bad. 1,200 calories is not bad. It's like we did add a lot of butter. Well, not butter, ghee, oil, and then the cream, and then the salmon itself. Ask Shawarma Man about the Chicago location. Okay, I'll ask him about Chicago. Damn, you guys are craving shawarma in Chicago? There's no shawarma spots in Chicago, or what? I don't know anything about Chicago. I haven't actually left the airport. Like, I don't think I've ever traveled inside the city. How much weight am I expecting to gain? Hopefully minimum 15 pounds. So if I get up to 160, that'll be good. Let's see. Are we going to the Diamond Gym? Likely not. If I do go, then I gotta make sure I don't break my back. Diamond Gym is a speed run to a herniated disc. That's exactly what I'm afraid of, because I already had a back injury back in 2017. So I had a herniated disc, I had to get surgery, so I gotta be super careful with my back. That's my issue. So if I go to Diamond Gym, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do anything heavy there. Have I ever been to Newfoundland? No, but I do want to visit. I heard the seafood is good there. Where is this shirt from? I got it from Five Pillars. Like, they make some good merch. Oof. Please make Turkish food. Did I do any Turkish recipes? I made Turkish delight. I don't know if that's even from Turkey, but I did that. Make a video of your dog. I can feed Malay if he's hungry. I don't know if he's going to eat, though. That's the thing. I can try bringing the camera over to him in a bit because I got to feed him. Let's see if he eats. That's the thing. I don't know if he'll eat or not. He might eat. He might not eat. Where I get halal bacon? I got it from my buddy. He runs a halal meat shop, butcher shop. It's called East Meets West. It's in Mississauga. It's really good. So that's usually where we get the halal bacon from. We did a video on that together. It was nice. His name's Abdullah. He's a good brother. Try Sensations Thai chili. I don't think I've tried Sensations chips before, but I should try it out. I've had somebody ask me that before too. Let me check out the super chats, see if there's anything. Okay. I still don't know how to read out or how to showcase the chat on stream. I gotta figure that out. But I've seen some other people do that. I'm not too sure. I gotta Google that later. This is from Tom Willing Gully. Can you shout out the Muslim Philo Bros? I don't know who the Philo Bros are. I don't know who that is. Not too sure who you guys are. Bro's going to do some gaming or what? I don't like. Are we gaming right now or what? I don't think we're gaming right now. No, I'm just letting that. I gotta let that digest a bit. Ooh, I gotta walk. Like it's good to walk after you eat. So I think we'll hit the bag for a bit. Not right now because I'm gonna throw up if I hit the bag right now. But I think maybe we can. Maybe we'll just throw some ball around. Then hopefully that'll help get the food digested a bit more. Let me unmute that. Gotta make sure we don't sit down after we eat. What am I gonna challenge Khabib to what? I don't know, maybe like a pie eating contest. I can't challenge him to anything else. Yeah, we just hooked up this basketball net. Where is it? Where is it? Right there. Right there. Let me get the ball. Make other countries' food with a Pakistani twist. I usually do that, but I'm not sure which ones I can do left. Like I've done a lot. I'm not sure what's left. Not too sure. Okay, here's the plan. Here's the plan. What's the plan right now? We need to make a goal. If I get 3 shots, Get 3 shots in a row. We'll do 3 minutes on the bag. Let's see. Ooh, 3 minutes on the bag. You guys can see that? Cool. Oh no. Let's see if we can try that again. Have you tried mixing protein powder in Gulfi? This is from Bon Bon. Yeah, that was a protein Gulfi. I basically made a protein Gulfi. It was good. It was basically my protein shake into a Gulfi. There, 1. Okay, that's 1. I got 2 more. 2 more. And we'll do some few, then we'll do 3 minutes on the bag. Have I ever been to Jordan? No, but I was almost going to go to Jordan. But I think that was when a lot of the attacks were happening in Palestine. I think they closed the border, or like they closed the airports, so I didn't end up going. I think maybe that was sometime 2 years ago, or maybe last year. I think 2 years ago. But no, I haven't been to Jordan. One more. All right, 1 more, and then we can hit the bag a bit. Gully mukbang Lugar. I hate mukbang. Honestly, like, I don't get that content. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm not a huge fan of ASMR. I don't get that stuff, man. Renzi on Kick. Gully, what are some foods you haven't tried yet? I'm sure there's plenty. There's one thing I do want to try. I'm not sure if it's even halal, but I want to try whale meat, because I know a lot of the First Nations folks here in Canada. They eat whale meat, like the whale blubber, whale meat. I see them on TikTok live. They have this cool little knife that's almost like a U, and like they just slice into the meat. It looks very appetizing, but I haven't really found any way to get whale meat. I also don't know if it's halal or not. I'm assuming it is. It's a fish, right? Or like it's a mammal, but it's from the ocean. I'm assuming it's halal. Oh, yeah. Three in a row. There we go. There we go. Ooh, I'm still feeling a bit full. Yo, Gully, I'm a skinny 93-pound 13-year-old Pakistani boy in America, and I don't know what to eat. I think it's just metabolism, but do you have any recommendations? I'm in the same boat. I don't know what to do. I'm just eating a lot. I would say find out what your daily calorie intake should be based off your height and your weight and your age. I think there's some sort of online calculators you can do that, and it'll give you what you should be eating per day, like minimum if you want to gain weight. And then, according to Chef Rush, he recommends a 1-to-1 ratio for your protein intake. So if you want to get up to 160, then you should eat 160 grams of protein per day. That's it. Just a lot of eating. That's all you got to do. Mohammed says, whale is haram. Sorry to break it to you. Why is it haram? What's making it haram? Because it's from the ocean as well. Why? I don't get it. Weigh yourself every morning. If you don't gain weight after a week, eat more. Yeah, I should do that. I don't really weigh myself a lot. I guess maybe in the morning before I eat, I'll just weigh myself. And then I think I'll keep track in my notepad. We'll see. Gully, will I ever come to the UK? Honestly, I've never really had a calling to go to the UK, or I would say anywhere in Europe. I don't know, it just seems very depressing. It seems very old, it seems very Very gray, very cloudy. It doesn't seem like an exciting or a new, unique, adventurous place. Like when I travel, I want to see something new, something I haven't really seen before, new people. It just seems like a boring version of Canada with an accent. That's what the UK seems to me. Whale is halal. It's the first food we eat in Jannat. I think whale liver, to be specific. I think that's the first food, right? Yo, bro, what happened to my long hair? It's been gone. I think I cut this off maybe 2.5, 3 years ago. Long hair, don't care. It's gone. The UK is depressing. You're right. It just looks depressing, man. Like, what do you do there? I don't know. It's just always cloudy. I don't get it. Is anybody here from the UK? Let me know. If there is, I want you to sell me on UK. Like, give me something that's super exciting that will make me say, yo, you know what? I should book a ticket right now. Gully, please come to Birmingham. It's excellent. What's excellent about Birmingham? Tell me. I don't know. Bro hasn't seen Switzerland. Okay, Switzerland, yeah. I think that'll be more exciting just because of the scenery. But I've been to northern Pakistan and that's quite good. So I'll say Switzerland would be nice. But UK, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I don't know. What do I do? I'm from UK. Don't come. I hate it here. The weather sucks. That's what I'm saying, Yusuf. What are we supposed to do in the UK? Like, what do you do for fun there? I don't know. I'm sure the food could be good just because it's quite multicultural there too. I'm assuming a lot of good Pakistani food. Other than that, like, what do you do outside? It just seems gloomy. Would I also do gaming videos? Maybe. Like, I do want to get on Halo. I want to get on that campaign. So I'm not too sure, honestly. Hey, Gully, there are some better places in Europe that you can go besides the UK. Like where? What's good? I do want to visit Sicily. I would say like the coast area, and that'll be nice. You should do Minecraft. I'll do Minecraft for a couple of weeks, and then we're done. Other than rain and clouds, there's nothing else. Yeah, there's nothing else in the UK. I don't know, man. Other than the people and the food, I don't think there's anything else you can do there. Like I would only go to UK just because I might know someone there. Other than that, I wouldn't travel there. Like I have no need to go there. Ooh, Muhammad Yazuka, Yuzaki, appreciate the follow. Gully, you forgot to learn how to clip farm, my mate. Ain't nobody clip farming here. What are we clip farming about? There's nothing to clip farm. How's my dog? Molly's doing good. I think I should feed him soon. Gotta see. If I bring you guys over, I would have to take this camera, move it over to that tripod, and then I would have to carry it outside. And then hopefully Malay is hungry enough to eat. Let me know in the chat if you guys want to see Malay eat. Or just see him in general, because then I'll try and bring the camera out. I'm not sure if it'll last because of the connection. I have a wireless HDMI transmitter on this guy. It should last up to the stables. So let me know if you guys want to see, because I do have to feed Malay before I go to bed. Let's see. Malay, no, that's how you spell it. Yeah, Malai. That's his name. Are you streaming every day now? Pretty much. I'm trying to stream every night. That's the plan. That is the plan. Go to Australia. That's the plan. I want to go to Australia too. But the flight is crazy. Nasty flight. It will be over 24 hours, I think. Might consider Meta glasses for live streams. I don't know if you can live stream on Meta glasses. I don't think the battery is even capable of doing that. But I do want to use my my DJI Osmo right here on the fridge. I just need to buy one of those little wireless transmitters for that. That should be a lot easier to move around on the ranch with. So I think I might get that. Yeah, I think I might wait until I get that, because this is just like a heavy, hectic thing to carry around. Like, I could leave it outside. I do have a tripod outside for the horses, but then I would have to bring the horses in. I don't know if I want to do that right now. Do I smoke? No way. Grimlock on Kick. Please try the peanut Nutella flavor. I didn't know they came out with a peanut flavor. Is that basically peanut butter and jelly? Like, what is that? Or it's just chocolate and peanut butter? That's all it is? It can be your shoulder and arm workout. Pretty much. This is like, I think my setup weighs maybe 9 pounds. My horses, they're a mix of a Frisian and Percheron. So the Frisian are those black horses with like the long hair and like the long feathers on their feet, and the Percheron are those big horses. So inshallah, the plan for them is to see if I can get them riding by this year, and then within a few years after that, I want to buy them a carriage, because I got 2 of them. So it'll be cool if I can get a carriage and then they can drive us around. That'll be fun. Who's your GOAT for UFC? Has to be GSP. Mighty Mouse is good too. My cat, Taco's in the house. Taco. Feed Malay? Okay, cool. Let me see if I can try to feed Malay. Let's do it. Let's mute this mic and unmute the other one. Okay, let's see. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I got to remove this camera, and then I got to attach it to the other one. 1 second. I got to get the lights on too. Let's see. Let me get the lights on. Dun, dun. Okay, the lights are on. Here. Wait, did I not switch the camera? I switched the camera. There we go. Are you coming to Shelby's opening? Which one is the opening? If it's around here, I will. Okay, let's see what the plan is. Let's see. Let's try this. So I basically need to take this whole thing off, which is going to be a bit of a tricky situation, but let's see if we can pull it off. Come on. Oy, there we go. Okay, so now this is completely handheld, crazy heavy. Okay, so now I gotta take this out here. Oy, let's see if this even stays on. And then I gotta see if I can put this on this one here. Here. Come on. Come on. Hold on. Here. Nope. Go back. Nope. Missed it. Come on. Okay, so that should be attached now. If it gets too leggy, let me know, because I'm not sure how far the connection can last. So let's see. So now if I have this here, I should be able to hold on to this. Let's see. Oy, man. Oy, man. Oy, man. Cool. Oy. It's a workout. Holy man. I didn't know I was doing shoulders today. This is wild. Okay, cool. So now we should be able to go here. Let's see. Woo. Come to Chicago. Let's go to Chicago. I don't know. This looks like the back rooms. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Oy vey. Let's see if we can get Malay in here. All right. Let's see what we got. Oy vey. There we go. Cool. Seems okay here. Let's see if Malay can come though. That's the thing. He should come because he gotta eat. Oh, that was a hassle. Yeah, no, I should definitely get that DJI one. It's like the quality is nice on this. Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but moving this around is hectic. Is the quality still good? Like, is it laggy or no? Because I'm probably, I don't know, maybe 200 feet away, but I think it should be fine. What, it's laggy? No way it's laggy. Is it like really bad or no? No, it's good? Okay, cool. No? Okay, cool. Let me see if I can get Malay. Let's do it. Malay, Aj. 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 He's like right outside the door. Let me see if I can get him in here. Aj. Malay. Aj. Just looking at the door. All right, so this is Malay's meal. So we ate, now we gotta make sure Malay eats. We got here a variety of pieces of chicken. It could be some dark meat, it could be some white meat. We got some bones, we got some organs, we got some eyeballs. Just a whole bunch of chicken. That's all we got here. Let's see mine. Oh, snap. Ooh, how is it still standing? I swear this camera better not fall on us. Do I feel sleepy? A bit, like I gotta sleep soon. No, hush. 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 I'm gonna see if I can bring him in. One sec, let's see. Tried getting him in here. This guy ran away with the toy. This guy thinks I'm playing with him. I gotta work on my recall with him so he comes to me when I say his name. Move the camera. Yeah, I'm gonna move it once he comes in. Let's see if I can get him in here. Let's go. Audrey. Audrey. All right. Audrey. Man. This guy thinks I'm playing. He keeps running. Let me see if I can chase after him. One sec. Let's go. Oh, like, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, where are we going? Where are we going? Let's go. Let's go inside. All right, we got Malay here. We got Malay here. There you go. Or you gotta eat your food. Nah, you gotta eat. You gotta eat. My life. Come on, go eat your food. You gotta eat. You gotta eat your food. Basically, I'm gonna let him be now. Oi. Is connection back? I don't even know. Let's see. Am I still live? What happened in the chat? I don't know what happened there. Let me see. Am I still live? I don't know what happened there. Did I cut out like the whole time? Did you guys see my light? I hope you did. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, chat, let me know if you guys actually saw my light. So I guess what I would possibly need to do then is if I'm over in the stables, I would have to switch connection to that Wi-Fi then. How would I do that? Because is the connection going to go down? I don't know. I'll have to experiment and see how I can make sure that I can still stream there. Let's see. Did I feed him? Yeah, I just gave him some chicken. So hopefully he can finish that tonight. How many cups of chai does it take to fuel one editing session? Usually editing doesn't take too long for me unless it's long format. Like short form would take me maybe half an hour to an hour. But long format is like that could take days or weeks. Man. No lag for you? Okay, if there's no lag, I think maybe like the connection should be good in the arena. So I think if we show the horses, we should be able to see them in the arena without any issue. Golden Gully and Bayashi should do a collab. I haven't seen Bayashi on my page in a while either. Is he still posting? I haven't seen him in a while.
Korean party.
Let me see if there's any super chats. One sec. This is from Zayam. Hey Gully, I have some video ideas for you. Is making chai kulfi or kawa kulfi or Kashmiri chai kulfi. I made them. I made all those except kawa kulfi. But I did my chai biscoff kulfi and I did my Kashmiri chai kulfi. Both of those were top tier. I really like those ones. Oh, I was supposed to do some bag work today too. I think maybe we'll do that tomorrow. It's almost midnight. All right, here's the plan. Tomorrow we'll back at it again with another meal. I think we'll do chicken tomorrow just because we've done beef yesterday. We did salmon today. Tomorrow we might do chicken. Let's see. And then I think we'll hit the bag tomorrow and then maybe we'll see the horses tomorrow too. That's the plan. But other than that, thank you guys for joining in. Off to do a bit of cleanup, stretch, and then go to bed. See you guys tomorrow.